Just got this in. So this is the Snaptain SP310 throw and go drone. And it's a little micro drone with a unique startup method. So let's just kind of jump right into the key feature of this drone and what makes it unique compared to the others. Yep. I just threw it in the air and it started. That's it. That's the throw and go. Now, you're supposed to have the light facing you. And it really can make it a lot easier to determine your orientation. But check that out. Just give it a really light lob. And the throw and go should work every time. I do have to stress that you do not want to throw it like a baseball. You don't want to throw it really hard, because that's what I did more than one time, and that was a big mistake. Don't do that. Just give it a little throw. That's all you need to do, and there you go. It's pretty cool. I've never seen a drone with that startup method before. So I think it's a really cute feature. So let's go over some of the basics here. We do have everything that you would expect in a little micro quad like this. We've got our 3D flips. You can just press that button and give it the direction you want to flip with the right stick. And the flipping is really, really quick. Back flips, forward flips, right flips, it's all there. Now I'm actually flying in the lowest speed rate, and you can change your speed rates by pressing this button here. I'm actually flying at the lowest rate right now. And the only reason I can get away with that is because there's virtually no wind out here. As you can see, there's really nothing is moving at all. So this is the next speed rate, and that's the yaw in the next rate. Let's bring it a little close here so we can see that. And this is our angle. Now we've actually got some decent angle. So it's a pretty speedy little bugger. So I can go ahead and do the auto landing. If you press this landing button here, it's going to land. We should be able to softly land it in our hands. Just like so. And we can go ahead and take off again with that throw and go. And again, you don't want to give it a huge amount of throw. You just want to give it a light little lob. Don't go crazy with it. The little light on the front is bright enough to see, even with the sun like this, and we've got the sun to my back, bright as can be out here, and I can still see that light out here. It's bright enough to see for your orientation purposes. Now it does have that headless mode. We're going to give that a try. That would let you control the drone regardless of its orientation. I guess we'll give that a shot. Yeah, it does work. Not a huge fan of it. I don't like to fly like that. I like to fly where I know if the drone's facing forward, it's going to go forward, and I go back on the stick. It'll do what I want it to do based on the current orientation. It's a quiet little drone, too. It's really not that loud. Let's give it another throw. We got the light facing toward us. Oh, that could just be the battery running a little low there. There we go. That's that throw and go. Now, I will say this. That throw and go, it's not going to stop if there's no control when you throw it. You want to be on those sticks as soon as possible. Because when you throw it, it's going to start drifting. And it's just going to start drifting away, and it doesn't shut itself down or nothing. It looked like it was falling to the ground there, but really kind of just depends on the way it takes off. As you can see now, it's just going way up. So you need to get on those sticks as fast as possible. As soon as you get on those sticks, the better. I would not really recommend using the throw and go unless you've had some time with the drone. You know, use the auto takeoff instead. Don't go throwing it in the air and then you'd be like, whoa, what's my orientation? I don't know what I'm doing. Even the manual recommends that only if you're, you know, more experienced should you use that throw and go. And if you're outside, I would definitely go with rate number 3 because the other rates don't have really much angle. You get some pretty decent flight time with this little thing. There's 2 batteries, actually, that come with it. So, that's pretty good. One more throw and go, just for good measure. Now the light is blinking, and that's telling me that it is time to land this thing. I think you get a pretty decent flight time out of it. You get 2 batteries with it. So, we'll just fly this thing out so it doesn't have any more battery. Should be pretty close. Yeah, we're faltering. I'm gonna catch it. Let's go over a little bit about this controller here because I'll show you a little bit of what you get. So with this controller, it's not just a housing for the drone itself that you can use. It's also a little compartmentalized holder for all the little things that you get with the quad. This is the charger that you get. It's a USB charger. I thought it's really nice. They do include 2 batteries, and they include a USB charging cable that you can charge both of those batteries with at the same time. It also has this middle bay here. Again, this is pretty much everything that you get in the box. It has these little legs for the drone, too, that you can put on it. I chose not to put them on there because they just seem to fall off really easily. I wasn't really super impressed with them. They've also got the prop guards if you want those. You're given plenty of spare props, and I actually just dropped a little prop here in my grass. But yeah, I mean, this is a perfect little place to hold all the little spare parts that you get with the drone. Okay, so before I close out this review, just a little full disclosure here. Snaptain did send this out to me for review and evaluation, and I've actually got 2 of these things. Yeah, I've got 2 of these things because the first one was defective. Something was wrong with it. The issues that I had with the first one were basically, number 1, when I plugged in a battery, the motors would just spin on end at random, like, I have no idea why. It just seemed like it was shorting out. And the second issue I had with it was that the altitude hold feature or something would just keep it rising. You could see that the one that I have here doesn't do any of those things. It seems to be working perfectly fine. So, as of right now, I am happy with the performance of the SP310 replacement. If I did have one complaint about it, it's probably a pretty silly one, but I'm going to mention it anyway. This door here is really cramped. The battery bay is really kind of small, and it can be a pain in the butt to get the battery in there and get that freaking door to stay closed. I've had this door pop off on me on more than one occasion with this drone. So again, just a little minor complaint here about the build on this quad. And again, the throw and go, it does work. Just give it a lob. Don't pitch it. Don't, toss it to the side. Don't do anything like that, and get on the sticks. Alright, that's it, guys. That's my review of the Snaptain SP310. If you guys like this review, please leave a message down below in the comments and drop a like on this video. That would be really, really appreciated. As always, have a great day, guys. I'm gonna go do some flying.